Every Chomo has men and women who would stand and fight to the death to defend them. They're like, there are rock and prefer darkness, and so do they, and stomp them too if you can stomp us. Anyway, I'm just like, listen to them. We're a born again Christian. And you're like, oh yeah? You believe. They're like, well, I believe I'm a part of the body of Christ. And then irresistibly, I have to ask, what part? And you'll be like, well, it's not the penis. I'm like, oh, but you're still connected? And you're every chomo? Well, I'm just one of them, but I guess if we've been joined, yeah. But that doesn't matter because by Christ anything is possible. And I'm like, true, but you're not part of the body of Christ. And they're like, you're wrong. I'm the head he was thinking with when he uses the penis. I'm like, okay, now you really think yourself, kill every chomo, mocking them, put words in their mouth, fabricate evidence, but let it be known as a chimerical, an invoking of the imagination even. That's me. I'm waging war imaginarily. It's reality. Putting words in the mouth of my enemy has been my goal for like 10 years. And I finally realized, just be honest about it. They didn't say it, but this is what I want you to believe. They said, we are every chomo. Here we are. We're no longer under the rock. You know, under the protection of every correctional officer in the country. You know, every chomo too, by virtue of mystic matrimony. And I'm like, might as well tell the truth, you know. Sure? No. But great treasure. Certainly the Robin Hood. I want $20 million given to every... They will be documented. This isn't giving $20 million to each person without no evidence. And we're involving the Las Vegas Mafia. This is controversial, believe me. In the kingdom of the Las Vegas Mafia, like the kingdom I've seen on earth, it's like John the Baptist's spirit controlling an entire kingdom connected to his spirit. Or Christ's disciple spirit that stayed and tarried until my birth. And then was at war in Las Vegas, and he owns the whole city, and we're taking it back and re-implementing the old law. If you disrespect him, you're shot publicly. I'm a wild joker. I can do that. I'm just playing, you know. This is all chimerical, imaginary, invoking, right? Chomos, still living. Why did you vote? I know in the end, I'm just going to say in the Lord's court, I'm like, well, if they voted to feed and protect every chomo, their name's on a list, and I'm not saying they're seated to the left, I'm saying they're every chomo. Because their servants were doing what they voted for. So that's, Dave Chappelle's like, that's why I don't vote. Shit, imagine if I misread the law and voted the other way. I'd be like, you'll get justice. There is relativity in righteousness. God's not sweeping, kill everybody that disrespects me. He's sweeping, if you disrespect me, you're incompetent, and we're eternally separated, because it's just better that way, that you don't murder me with your incompetency. So I'm perfect, and you respect it, and hey, by grace, I'll make you me. I'll make you perfect. And that's our intention. And Sade is my comforter through her fruit. Without maybe her inadvertent, you know, you can kill two birds with one stone. You can destroy nerve in a face with the foot. I've never seen it with the fist, but I've done it with the foot. And I say to those of you that are going to wage war against me, honestly, honesty is the best policy. Hands and feet, gladiator. I feel like I just betrayed myself. Or was betrayed by some spirit raping me like a Judas. Well, let's just say life is Texas Hold'em, man. I've called every bluff I've ever seen, and the odds got me. The 3%, the 5%, the 10% in the river. Judas is in the river with a pair of shoes. They're cement, and he's a disciple of Christ, man. Life is a game of Hold'em, man. I'm dealing. I'm not holding them. I'm just saying I have an ace in the hole, and if Judas steps out, I'll be like, hey, no, that was not what I put there. What? I'm just saying, Judas worked a miracle. What do you mean you put it? I deal. The house always wins. I mean, what? Shut up. I'm just playing, because I'm saying you could put a nice square trifecta, and it would be a square, a triangle, and a circle. And pi would be the key to make that square a circle. With 0.0, with a line over at 1 being the iota. We need definitions that are clear and concise. And then those are clear and concise definitions of ideas that actually exist. So let's hope that the kids are righteous.